everyone. This is a long overdue video.
Yeah.
By long overdue, I mean by 1 week.
Yes. We missed all, what are we doing? Last week?
Mm-hmm.
We missed all last week. Certain things have happened in our lives where it's becoming a lot harder to film videos and to find the time and to sit down. And I know that may sound crazy, but you know, I'm usually out of the house like 8 to 10 hours a day. Go ahead.
And I think you guys have to remember it's not as simple as just grabbing fast food and eating it, because he cannot eat fast food.
Yeah.
So it's a whole like 2 to 3 hour thing of like me getting the fast food, paying for stuff I'm not gonna eat, wasting the food. Sometimes they freeze it, but not all of a lot of the food you can't freeze. And then also making a gluten-free version and then making a mess of the kitchen, cleaning it up. It's a whole entire process because we can't just grab fast food and eat it.
Yeah, because if we could just grab it and then set up the camera and eat, that's makes it a lot more simple. But again, like you said, it's not that easy. You know, on top of that, mentally, I don't think it's been good. So I know we only did mukbangs 2 times a week, and it might not seem like that much, but generally we wouldn't eat that kind of food 2 times a week regardless. Like, we wouldn't ever eat it. So it's becoming mentally a little bit hard.
I've always had a bad relationship with food too.
Yeah.
So when I eat bad food, it makes me I feel guilty about it all day long. Whether I had 1 burger or half a burger, I just mentally don't feel good about it, especially when I didn't want to eat it to begin with. There's a difference between craving fast food and going to get it and letting yourself indulge, and then there's a difference between like having to eat it because you have to do a video.
Yeah.
And it just makes it a really bad relationship with food, I feel.
So with that being said, and at that point, we've kind of come to the conclusion where it's almost not worth it to do those kind of excuse me, to do those kind of mukbangs, because at the end of the day, like, yeah, it's nice to get views and to get, you know, people supporting us and getting new subscribers and all that, but it's really not worth it for us to sacrifice mental health and, you know, physical health at the end of the day for that. You know what I mean? So, and it's not that we don't enjoy doing mukbangs. I mean, we obviously very much enjoy it. Speaking for myself, I love doing them. If it was, again, as easy as me going to be able to grab fast food and have the time to do it, that's one thing, but then you have to factor in the mental health part, the physical health part, on top of the, you know, finding the time to actually sit down, make all the food, and, you know, and do the video. So right now, we've really obviously put our focus into our podcast too, because that's something where it's so late at night usually that we can do it, and I'm home after that, right? So I'm literally have been out 8 to 10 hours a day. This is peak work season for me, so it's becoming a little difficult to navigate. With that being said, I don't think we're gonna stop doing the mukbangs completely, but I don't think it's gonna be the kinds of food that people are typically doing.
So I think what we're doing too is, because there's such a negative, unhealthy context to mukbangs, as much as people don't think that there is, or people say you can do it in moderation, I don't think that basically what it is you're overindulging and recording it. And whether that's once in a while or not, it's still not a healthy thing to do. And surrounding yourself and watching that all the time will subconsciously make you eat like that or think it's okay. And I want to kind of bring like the just normal aspect and healthiness of proportion and food. So like if I'm eating breakfast and I want to eat breakfast with you guys, I would be down to eat breakfast, but I'm not gonna purposely make a bunch of breakfast and eat a lot of breakfast. I'm gonna have a normal portion, and you can have your normal portion and we can eat together. Or if I have a salad, like just a simple salad with a sparkling water, like we will still do eat with me videos. We're just not gonna alter our diet for the videos, because it's just not. And also maybe it will help you guys as well want to eat, because a lot of people comment like, oh, you just ate McDonald's and now I'm going to get McDonald's. It's not bad to eat fast food once in a while, but I would rather influence you to have like homemade spaghetti or something like that, or a seafood boil, or a salad, or even a sandwich. Like if we have sandwich and chips, we would love to just sit with you guys and eat a normal lunch.
And, you know,
I think it's more authentic that way as well.
yeah, and at the end of the day, you're right, because a lot of the times we can't freeze the food we eat. And as much as, you know, we've done videos where, you know, you're getting 20, 30 tacos and you're eating, you know, half of them, which is cool and all, but then the other half we have to like call someone, hey, you want to come eat this? Or like, hey, you know, what are we doing with it? Just for thumbnail purposes, it doesn't really make sense to keep doing that and wasting. But with that being said, unfortunately, in the mukbang community, that's what sells the video and gets the clicks, is a crazy big thumbnail with a bunch of food.
Unhealthy food, dipping it in cheese, dipping in whatever.
Which, trust me, I love to do that stuff. That I really do like to eat that stuff.
I don't.
But, you know, when it comes to wasting that much food and spending that much money on every video just to get some clicks, you know, it comes down to, okay, at the end of the day, YouTube is a business. At the end of the day.
Yeah.
Is it worth it for us to go spend $100 on this meal and then the video makes $100? Does it make sense?
And I feel horrible after.
Right. And then you're mentally not okay. You're physically not feeling the best. So it just doesn't make sense. And, you know, unfortunately, we do know the consequences of not doing those types of videos will result in us not having the viewership that we've seen, or, you know, maybe not growing as rapidly as we'd want to. But in our eyes, I feel like that's okay, because we would rather do the healthy stuff, and the people that want to watch our videos for us and for the conversations and a little bit of the food.
And here's the thing too, is you're working now a lot, so like if I'm gonna have lunch by myself, I don't mind turning on the camera and talking with you guys while I'm eating my lunch. But I don't know if I want to title it mukbangs. I think I just want it to be like healthy eat with me, like literally a title and then healthy eat with me. And it will, so you guys can eat your normal lunch while I eat my normal lunch, and you can just watch me while you're eating your lunch break at work or whatever, instead of it being like this huge, like unhealthy, like, I don't know, I wouldn't want to eat a salad if I'm watching someone eat Taco Bell. That would just be horrible.
Yeah, and I know a lot of the mukbang fans out there they prefer to see like the crazy amounts of food and seeing how much you can eat and stuff. But there are also people who come to the videos for the conversation.
Yes.
And
that will continue.
Yeah, and for us as people. So.
And I could, honestly, I will probably be able to upload more if I'm just if I'm just eating normal food. Like every morning I have breakfast by myself because Josh is working. So I wouldn't mind turning on the camera every single morning and showing you guys what I made for breakfast and eating with you guys and talking about my day.
Yeah.
And it's probably going to be actually easier for me to upload more frequently if I'm just like eating my normal amount of food.
Yeah.
And as someone that struggled with an eating disorder, it is very unhealthy for me to go and have all this food in front of me. Because when I look at the food, I think, okay, calories. Other people think, oh, this is just a treat. In my head, I'm thinking calories, I'm guilty, why am I eating this? So it's just not healthy. And I honestly think too, just for the sake of my viewerships, I don't think I want to promote eating that anyways. Mm-hmm. At first I wanted to and I didn't really see anything, but as I started doing it, I was like, I don't want to promote this, I feel horrible.
And you know, I'm sure a lot of people, they like the solo mukbangs. We got kind of good feedback on both of those. So if Karlee does do that and she eats breakfast, there might be a time at work where I have a lunch and I'll pull out my camera and be like, okay, let's eat while I'm in my car and do like a little car one.
Yeah.
But it's not
and you can show it what I packed you for lunch.
Yeah.
That'd be so cute.
And it's not to say that we're never going to do us in a video again. That
100%.
will still be happening.
Like if we're both here for dinner, we're having steak and mashed potatoes, we'll hang out with you guys.
Right. And it's like one of those things where we don't mind, like we love doing the videos because of the banter and the conversation, because at the end of the day, excuse me, when I watch mukbangs, yeah, a little bit of it is for the food, but a lot of it is for the person I'm watching.
Yes.
Like, you know, we watch Nick.
I do not watch it for the food.
No, Nick is an entertainer, and we like it's like, we've said it before, in our adult life, and with people's attention spans nowadays, it's hard to like focus on the video and be like engaged the whole time. So you play it in the background a lot of the times, and it's like you're listening to a podcast.
Yeah.
So with that being said, if you're like that, because we are like those people where we just put it on in the background and we listen to it as background noise, you know, like someone's there or whatever, like a podcast, that is still going to be happening, and the food is still going to be involved. It's just not going to be like typical, like, you know, crazy thumbnails and like a crazy amount of fast junk food, right?
Yeah.
So you're still going to get that aspect. You're still going to get us. You're still going to have, you know, the conversation aspect of it. It's just we're going to be dialing it back on the junk food and probably trying to introduce more healthy food.
And also, like, if there's a new fast food item on the menu, I don't mind going to try it, because I would probably do that, like I said, regardless.
Yeah.
Like when there was Wendy's breakfast that came out, like I was going to do that regardless. So it's just, for me, that's okay. And it was a normal portion, which is okay. So I guess the whole thing is we're going to continue to do Eat With Me's.
But not label them as mukbangs or like...
I want it to be a more like healthy, chill vibe instead of like I'm being unhealthy for views, because it's not good for anyone. It's not good for the people watching. It's not good. I just think in general, like so many people I think have developed eating issues from mukbangs. I have. When I started watching mukbangs, I was subconsciously not even realizing I started to eat like absolute crap.
Yeah, it's, you know, and at the same time, you might not be one of those people. You might be able to just enjoy them and without going out and doing that. But, you know, again, we have our reasons. I feel like our reasons are very valid to take a step back from, you know, the junk food and still continue to put out videos, but make them, you know, and the good thing is like we can still be as engaged or even more engaged with you guys as an audience, because we're not
upload more.
Yeah,
I think I'll upload multiple times a week.
Exactly, because you can. It makes it a lot easier. It doesn't have to be like this whole fancy setup.
Like tonight for dinner, we can literally record it, because we're just eating it anyways.
Yeah.
We could bring them outside and record it, and it would just be like, I just think it'd be so much better. Like, even like if I make a smoothie with me. Like,
we wanted to feel like you guys are eating with us and like hanging out.
Yeah.
Like not so much like, because those are the kind of people we are, where we like, our favorite thing to do is talk to people and like just talk in a small group or whatever, or just like talk, you know, amongst ourselves. You know, we like to entertain, but at the same time, I like the chill, more like slowed down vibe of a video from us anyway, right? So we're excited to do that. We really hope you guys enjoy that still and will still be here with us. We're actually getting closer to 20,000, so if you have not already, be sure to subscribe, like this video. Let us know what you think. We want to, if you've made it this far, please let us know in the comments if you guys are okay with this, or what you guys think going forward, or if you guys have any other ideas. Please let us know, and you know, yeah, we're all ears.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, we need to make this video. Long overdue.
Yes.
Okay, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. And I guess we'll see you on the next one. Bye, everybody.